This review will cover the case of the North Hollywood shootout. It took place on February 28, 1997, around 9:17 in the morning. 12 police officers were injured, as well as 8 civilians, and both the bank robbers were killed. One had on full homemade body armor, while the other one just had a bulletproof vest on. And it was the Bank of America branch that was robbed, and that's located in North Hollywood. And let me get a little more information about this on the screen here. One moment, please.
Washington City is under siege.
We've had some very large shootouts, but this was bigger than any of them.
2 commando-style bank robbers ignite a savage shootout.
These suspects were using AK-47 assault rifles.
Wounded police and civilians are trapped in a war zone.
When I was shot, I wasn't going to lay there and resign myself to death. I was going to fight.
Now, the anatomy of the fiercest gun battle in U.S. police history. Shootout, the North Hollywood bank robbery.
And that's, as you can see, it's a rather dramatic shootout. And let me get a little more information about this on the screen here. One moment, please. And here's some additional information.
You not only heard it, you felt it. If you've ever been around a jackhammer, you can actually feel the concussion against your chest. And already 150 feet away, we could smell it.
Suspect Larry Phillips appears robotic. He's not going down after being shot numerous times.
I knew we were outgunned because we don't have automatic weapons.
The LA police officers try to apply lethal force, but their handguns and shotguns don't have the range or the ability to penetrate the suspect's body armor. The department had lobbied for patrol rifles, but the request was denied. Now they're outgunned in a war zone. The tide of the firefight has quickly gone hardcore and lethal. The cops need the heavy guns. They need SWAT. 9:25 a.m. 2 psychos just robbed a bank of...
And that's a little more information. And the shootout was so involving such high-powered weapons, the police actually had to go to a gun store and retrieve additional weapons that they used in the shootout. And the bank robbers eventually made it out of the bank, as you can see, and tried to escape. And let me get a little more information about what happened from that point on. One moment, please. Here's some additional footage.
Phillips appears unfazed as officers shoot out the tires on the getaway car. Masserano continues to drive, while Phillips ducks behind a tractor trailer.
We left the backyard and we headed up the street to cut them off. I was met by Officer Caparelli, who was running away from the corner and shooting back behind him. He ran by me. I said, "What are you shooting at?" He said, "There's another one. He's under that truck."
I don't remember exactly what I told him, but that's at that last few moments when Larry Phillips was walking towards us. I said, this is it. I'm going to feel him hit me. I'm going to go down right here. And the second I turned, there was actually a fire hydrant right to my left. And I just jumped over the hydrant and ran across the street.
The cold-blooded killer fires his AK-47, but the weapon jams. Police call it a stovepipe jam.
A stovepipe is a very common malfunction, and it's where the empty shell casing doesn't completely eject and is just hanging there like a stovepipe. To clear it, you just need to hit that and the gun's ready to operate.
But instead of clearing it, Phillips abandons his jammed AK-47 and pulls out his 9mm handgun.
And that's a little more information how this shooting took place. Moments later, he had to reload that, and his gun went off. Other people say he took his own life. Other people say it discharged by mistake. Nobody really know for sure. And the other bank robber had escaped, and let me get information about this let me get a more detail on this on the screen here. One moment, please. And here's the second one.
Masaranu pulls up and proceeds to retrieve more weapons and ammo from his trunk. Masaranu now attempts to hijack the pickup, but the driver took the keys with him. Officers wave the SWAT unit down the street. They think they're going to rescue someone injured. Instead, they pull up within feet of the suspect. Masaranu abandons the hijacked truck and fires at SWAT from the hood of his getaway car.
And that's a little more video, and he was shot 29 times and ended up deceased at the scene. They couldn't rescue him because it was too chaotic a situation there. And as a result of this particular shootout, which was quite dramatic, quite a lot of bullets were fired, police in California now have high-powered weapons, and several police officers who participated in the shootout actually met President Clinton. And at the Los Angeles Museum for Police, there's an exhibition about this particular shootout. And if you've heard about this before, hopefully it's a quick flashback. If you're hearing about it for the first time, hopefully I was able to get everything in here for an informative review. And that should do it. Let me get a final screen on here. One moment, please.
Some civilians.